This is Pat Hughes with this week's Upstream Ideas 2-minute warning. Illinois families and businesses are drowning in red ink. Yet a group of Republican lawmakers, led by House Minority Leader Jim Durkin, are falling in line behind a budget that includes a massive income tax increase. The move reinforces the Democrats' narrative that our state has a revenue problem when what we have is a spending problem. And it puts the responsibility for resolving an unprecedented fiscal crisis on already overburdened taxpayers. Minority Leader Durkin, what are you doing? You're the leader of the Republican Party in the House. Is it too much to ask that you act like it? Instead of allowing Mike Madigan to bulldoze you per usual, why don't you stand up and advance the free market principles that your party, our party, is supposed to stand for? Stop twisting yourself into a pretzel, trying to appease your Democrat colleagues, special interest groups, and editorial boards. People are counting on you. People who are struggling. People who are paying the highest property taxes in the nation and face the highest total tax burden. Good people who can't, who won't take it anymore. When polled on the issue, 2/3 of Illinoisans said they didn't want a tax increase to balance the budget. I know you're not used to this, but you're in the majority, the supermajority, in fact. So instead of trying to stake out a politically safe position in the Rauner versus Madigan cage match, advance a vision for a reform budget that reins in spending and limits government, and push back against another tax hike on the families of this state. If you're so worn down by Speaker Madigan that you can no longer stand up to him, then step aside. Let someone else do the job. Representatives Ives, Batnick, Skillicorn, and Senator McConkey have called for balancing the budget without a tax hike. They advance their principles. They don't compromise them. These lawmakers ran and won in competitive primaries because voters were ready for real leadership. In so doing, they earned grassroots support, messaging support, structural support, and significant financial support from those of us who expect and demand reform. The next primary is right around the corner. Voters want a new way forward for Illinois, and we're determined to give it to them. You've been warned. For more Upstream ideas, go to upstream-ideas.com.